Hello everybody. Angie here. I'm coming on to do my weekly make for my challenge that I created here on YouTube called hashtag 1 to 6 picks challenge, where each week I randomly roll a die, and whatever number that die lands on, I have to randomly select that number prompts and do a make with it. So we're on week 4, and the prompts that were selected last week were book page, music page, something stitched, it could be faux or real, however you want to do that, a sewing notion of some sort, the color purple, and zodiac. So that was a lot of prompts, and I'll tell you, it took me a minute to kind of think of what I could do or how I can incorporate all of those within one make. So let's get into this. So, book page and music page. I thought I would start there, and I know I had some large music page vintage book pages. And here is my book right here. So I tore out a page from this very pretty vintage book from 1936, if you could believe that. Woo. So I thought I would keep it simple and make a pocket out of that. Now this fold method is nothing new to the junk journal world and crafters, and I thought I'd incorporate that. And I don't even know what it's called. I'm just calling it a layered tiered pocket. It's just where you take your book page and you fold it in half one way and you fold it in half the other direction, and you have something like this. Okay, fours. And then what you're going to do to get your tiered pocket is you're going to take the top flap and you're going to fold it down. Okay, give a good crease with each fold. Then you're going to take the next one, fold it down about, there's no measurements. That's why this is such a fun, easy make. Okay, then you take the next one and you fold it down and kind of stagger the folds kind of evenly and do something like that. Okay, then you glue them or sew them or tape them or whatever, and you've got yourself 1, 2, 3, a multi-pocket page. And then depending on how you put it down, you can either have a pocket at the top or a pocket on the side. Okay, now if you choose, you can take those flaps and reverse them. I would suggest you do not cut them off because that strengthens each of your pocket's edge. Okay, by tearing them off, that takes away from the durability of the pocket, I guess you would say. Okay, so if you prefer that look better, you can fold it that way. Okay, so that's what we're making today, but I did another one off camera just to save a little bit of time, because the next prompt that I want to use is stitched. And all I did was stitch around each of the pockets, and I had to open it up and do all this, and I didn't want to bring my sewing machine up, and it's kind of tedious for that. So that's all I did was that style folded pocket, and I stitched all the way around it, and I did both stitches. I did a straight stitch as well as a zigzag stitch. So let me bring that piece up and show you. And here it is here. Okay, now before I stitched it, I took another prompt, which is book page, as you could see, and I layered 2 of the pocket bases with book page. So we've got music page, we've got book page, and we've got stitched. So 3 of the prompts are being used right there. So I'm going to move this one out of the way, and I think that is really nice. Very vintage feel. I love the color. I love the layering. So you've got music, and book page. Okay, and as you can see, I stitched the flaps back on itself, and I guess I can cut that little thread off. Okay, and I haven't glued anything down. I just wanted you to see the format of the pocket. Very common here within the crafting and junk journal community. What a fun, lovely pocket that is. Okay, so we still have to use the prompts sewing notion, purple, and zodiac, because there were 6 prompts this week. Okay, so I had to think, and I had to think, and I had to think. Now purple isn't so bad because that's my favorite color, so I was excited to get that, but the Sewing Notion and the Zodiac, that kind of threw me for a minute, and I was like, okay, how am I going to incorporate that to something that I like? So here are all my goodies, and I had to resort to the internet for Zodiac, okay? My Zodiac sign is Leo, so I found a couple images that I wanted to use, and I printed those off. And I just did a small, kind of like 4x5, 4x6 size, and I like that. It gives the strengths and weaknesses. I thought that was kind of fun. Little image there. Then I printed this one. It says, Lady Leo. She needs no fancy clothes to make her look sexy. She needs no man by her side to make her look sturdy. She needs to tell no lies. Her honesty is her beauty. She is smart in the head and courageous in the heart, confident in herself and compassionate in her thoughts, independent and able, strong and graceful. And I thought that was nice too. So I thought I'd make these just a couple journal cards to put inside the pockets. Okay. Then I just created the sign of a Leo, and it happened to be in a circle. So I did all that fussy cutting off camera. And then this went with this, and it just says Leo, straightforward, dramatic, creative, confident, and warm. So maybe I can use that. Okay, so that is my Zodiac, all those little pieces. And then for purple, I had a piece of scrapbooking paper in purple. So I pulled out my die cuts, and I cut out a couple tabs. Okay, I had a tab die, and this was in there. As you can see, I haven't even removed all the little bits out of that die. So I cut one of those, and then I also had some other Sewing Notion dies, and I couldn't find them all, but this is the one I found, was a pair of scissors. Okay, so I cut that out, and I did that off camera as well. So here they all are. Here's my little tab, and I thought maybe I'd put some tabs on my journal cards. So there's a couple of those. Here's my scissors. I found a purple paper clip. Here are those other little decorative dies. And then I just grabbed a couple buttons, because those are Sewing Notions as well. Okay. And I thought we would decorate that pocket with these pieces here, see what we could come up with. So first off, we need to strengthen. Let's back these onto something. Let's see what I've got here. I'm thinking, let's see. I'm just going to grab a piece of craft paper. And this is actually kind of a medium weight, almost heavyweight. I'm not sure, but it's pretty thick. It's almost like cardboard. Okay, let's get the easy part out of the way, and that helps me to think what I want to do next. And we'll just back those and make some journaling cards out of those. All right, so how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing well. I am really kind of getting into things with this challenge. As I say before, it kind of takes you out of your comfort zone sometimes. Some weeks they just fall together, and then some of the prompts will just kind of really make you think and say, what do I do with this one, you know? And that's what makes it a challenge, and that's what makes it so fun, I think. So I hope you're enjoying my makes, and as I always say before as well, feel free to jump in at any time and join in the fun. I would love to see your creations. All right, so let's cut those out. Those will be a couple nice, sturdy journal cards. And I just thought about it. I have 2 journal cards, but I have, what, 1, 2, 3 pockets. So I didn't think about 3. Something to go in each pocket. That's okay. I can always put something in it later, I guess. And I also brought in my some purple ink. I don't know if I'm going to be overdoing it with the purple, but we'll see. Okay, so there's that. Move that out of the way. And I think I'm going to round the corners. Journal cards, I normally like to round the corners. Make them nice and sturdy. All right. Let's close up the pockets on our layered pocket here. So we need to close this one up. And then we need to close this one. This is such a fun, easy pocket. And you can keep it really simple, or you can really go all out and decorate it a lot. That's what makes it so fun, because of the tiered pockets. There's so many things you can do with it. You can just close up a couple of them and make it like a booklet style pocket out of it if you wanted to. There's just really a lot of options for you in this style make. Okay, so that's closed up. Let's see. So I want to put maybe one there. One there. And then I still have to find something else, or you can do it however. Okay, so I thought we would put the tabs on here. And I thought about stitching those and put some stitching on that as well, but I don't want to overdo it. But I think I like that. What do you think? I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. It'll be a little easier to pull out of the pockets and visible. Center that as best I can. And down we go. All right. So there's one. Now this one, if I put it, I'll be covering up I think I'll be covering anything a little bit, but we can still see that it says Leo. I can come up a little bit on it. I'll try to adjust that just a bit. Okay, we'll do right about there. Okay, so we've got a couple journal cards. All right, so then we need to decorate the page. So I was thinking we'd bring in all these goodies, see what we could come up with. And I like this just because it's got creative in there. Let's cut that down. And I've got Leo on those, so maybe I should just cut that away. We don't want to overdo the word. We could put that there. one. Oh, I like that. Let's do that. Okay. Just the perfect size too. Look at that. Don't know that I want. It's a little bit long for that. I think I kind of like that better. Now we'll bring in seedless preserves. Yeah, I think I like that there. Okay. We could put it. All my pieces are a little big or a little small. I don't know. Put that there. Okay. We're gonna yeah, I think that looks good there. I'm gonna put a little bit of ink, take away the white edges here, so everything looks uniform. I think I'll use this as a yeah, I like that. Okay, this is a little long. Maybe put it there. Oh, but we've got to get the sewing notion in there also. I think it's a little too late though. Maybe tuck it under. Let's see if I can raise that up a little bit. I tend to get ahead of myself sometimes, but let's see if I can tuck that under. I was thinking about maybe something like, well, that's good there, I guess. Okay. All right, we could put it just like that. Okay. And then the buttons, maybe I kind of want to use this. I got it. I got it. We're going to cut it down and make it a little smaller. Hold it in half. I'm just going to snip away about 1/2 inch from it. And piece it back together. How about that? All right. Perfect. Look at that. Ha! That worked out well. Okay. We could put a button right in the middle. I don't know. Maybe use the paper clip. Kind of like that. Not necessarily to hold something, just for an added embellishment. Kind of like that. I don't like these buttons I chose. These were the closest thing to purple that I had. This is a purple, but it's kind of like a fluorescent purple, and this is more of a burgundy. But it's the closest thing I could find. Let's see. I don't know. Let me think for a minute. I'm going to ink around this. Just a little bit. There we go. Okay, I like that. Let me look for something else other than a button. Hold on. Oh, I found another button of a purple flower. Maybe that. And I also found these little wood chip sewing notions. Oh, it's got some scissors and thread and a bobbin. A little sewing machine, that's cute. Maybe put that there. Thread. Yeah, I like the thread. Maybe the thread and the button. Oh, that's cute, huh? Let's do that. But I also feel like it still needs something. I'm going to grab my flat back pearls. I think I have some purple. Hold on one second. Okay, guys, let's see here. I think I have some purple in here. Oh, lavender. Kind of a lavender. Thought I had purple, though. Guess not. Nope. Well, poo. Kind of going with some white. I don't want to bring too much white into this. Blue, no. That kind of pops a little bit, doesn't it? Let's see. Thinking maybe just one. Right in the middle there. And maybe one on the scissors. It's not too bad. Okay, and maybe one right there. That might interfere with the pocket, with the things going in and out of the pocket though, huh? So we won't do that. Okay. We're gonna leave one there and one there. Yeah, I like that. Okay, let's put that down. And I'm gonna dust this wood chip with just a little bit of ink, ever so lightly around the edges. Okay. Just a little thread, spool of thread. All right. It's clogged so quickly. There we go. And that's cute. Okay, we're gonna go with that. Let's see. I'm not going to use the buttons. I'm not going to use the word Leo, although we could put that right there. Let's go for it. Why not? When something is in that pocket anyway, it's going to get covered up. But let's go ahead and just use it. Got something on all the other flaps. We don't want to leave that one without something. Very cute. Okay. I'm liking it. And just throw a little ink around the edges of these. And I don't know if I want to put that behind like that. For now, we'll put it in. All right, and then this one will go in there. Stagger those like that. What do you think? That's real cute. I like it. All right, I think I'm going to call that one done. All right, guys, what do you think? We've got a multi-tiered pocket here, just with a couple folds and folding those flaps down. Either you can fold them to the front or to the back, just like this one that I showed you here. And you've got yourself a really layered, tiered pocket page. Okay. All right, I'm going to call that done, guys. Our prompts for this week were book page. I've got book page, as you could see on the front of those pocket flaps there. Music page is the base that we made the actual pocket out of. Stitched, I used a straight stitch and a zigzag stitch with my sewing machine all the way around all pockets. Sewing notions, we've got scissors, we've got a spool of thread, and we've got a button. Purple, as you can see, we've got the color purple all the way around. And zodiac, I used my zodiac sign, some images that I had to get off the internet for my zodiac sign, Leo. And that goes directly down on your page. And then depending on how you put it down, you've got you could put yourself another pocket there, which actually I kind of like that. I think that's how I'll put it down. Or you can put it and have yourself a side tuck this way as well, however you choose to do. Okay. So that, my friends, is my make for this week. So I hope you like it using the prompts that were selected. Now, before I let you go, let's roll the dice and see what prompts we pull for next week. Okay, for the moment, I'm going to put that off to the side. I'm going to bring in my list and my bowl, pull out my die. in here somewhere. And I need a pencil to write with. All right, let's give this a shake. And a toss. And I keep the lid in front of me so I cannot see where I'm grabbing. Okay, I'm gonna give those a mix. Oops. Okay, let's roll this dice. Oops, a couple fell out. I can't see, so sometimes they fall out on me. Let's see what we get. Ooh, 3. A lower number. All right, here we go, guys. 3 random pulls. 1. Let's go down to the bottom. 2. And 3. Okay, let's see what we pulled. For next week, something shiny. A signature. Okay. And 3rd, fragrant. Okay. So 3 prompts for next week. Shiny, fragrant, and signature. And I always throw those away so they don't get reused or get mixed back into the bowl somehow. Okay, and we're gonna do makes continuously like this until this whole bowl is been used up. And there's over 150 random prompts in here. So join in at any time, guys. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. I hope you guys are liking what I make. All right, here we go. Shiny, signature, and fragrant for next week. And here is our current make using book page, music page, stitched, sewing notion, purple, and zodiac. Excuse me. All right. Well, I hope you guys like the make this week. And I see the sun is coming in my window here, and it's starting to shadow and interfere with the overall view of my video. So it's a good thing that we are finishing up. All right. Thank you so very much for stopping by my channel, guys. Thank you so much. If you found something of value, please hit that subscribe button, leave me a comment and a like. I will see you next week. Until then, take care and God bless. Bye-bye.